Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur, inventor, and the mind behind companies like Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink, was no stranger to public attention. Whether it was his ambitious missions to colonize Mars, his relentless push for sustainable energy, or his unpredictable Twitter posts, Musk had built a reputation as one of the most fascinating and controversial figures of the modern era. But beneath the image of a tech mogul and a visionary, few knew of the moments when he stepped out of the spotlight to make a difference in someone's life. One such moment happened on a cold winter evening in Austin, Texas, when a single mother, struggling to keep her family afloat, found herself face to face with one of the richest men in the world. And what happened next would shock everyone. For Lisa Carter, life had never been easy. A 34-year-old single mother of two, Lisa had worked tirelessly for years, juggling multiple jobs just to provide a roof over her children's heads. After her husband passed away in a tragic accident, she had been left alone to raise her son, Daniel, 10 years old, and her daughter, Sophie, 6 years old. She had dreams once, a career in engineering, a house of her own, a life free from the constant worry of unpaid bills. But reality had other plans. Despite working at a small tech repair shop during the day and delivering food at night, Lisa barely made enough to survive. Her biggest fear had finally come true. She was 3 months behind on rent. Her electricity was about to be shut off. And worst of all, her car, the only thing that kept her working, had broken down beyond repair. With nowhere left to turn, she did something she never thought she'd do. She pleaded for help online. Sitting at her small kitchen table, staring at a pile of overdue bills, Lisa took a deep breath and typed a tweet that would change her life. She never imagined it would actually reach anyone important, let alone Elon Musk himself. At Elon Musk, I know you probably won't see this, but I have no other choice. I'm a single mom, I work 2 jobs, and I'm about to lose everything. My car broke down, I can't get to work, and I don't know what to do. If there's any way you can help, even just advice, I'd be forever grateful. Thank you. She hit send. And then, she waited. Minutes passed. Then hours. Nothing. She sighed. Why would a billionaire care about someone like her? She put her phone down, wiped away a few tears, and went back to sorting out which bills she could delay for another month. But then, her phone buzzed. She grabbed it, barely believing what she was seeing. A notification from Twitter. Elon Musk had replied. Lisa's heart pounded as she clicked on the notification. Elon Musk, a man with millions of followers, had written 3 simple words in response to her tweet. How can I help? For a moment, Lisa just stared at the screen. Was this real? She quickly typed back, trying to stay calm. Mr. Musk, I don't expect anything, but I'm about to lose my apartment. My car broke down, and I can't get to work. I'm just desperate for any help or advice. I don't want handouts, I just want a chance to get back on my feet. She hit send and waited, her hands shaking. Within minutes, Musk responded again. Where are you located? Lisa hesitated. She had always been cautious about sharing personal details online. But this was Elon Musk, not some random stranger. Austin, Texas, she replied. Then, something even more unbelievable happened. Musk responded with a direct message. Lisa clicked on the message, her heart racing. I can't promise anything, but send me your situation in detail. What's wrong with your car? How much are you behind on rent? Let's figure this out. She covered her mouth in shock. He was actually willing to help. With shaking fingers, she quickly typed out everything: her car breaking down, her unpaid bills, her 2 jobs, and how she had exhausted every option before reaching out. Minutes later, Musk responded. "Got it. What's your phone number? Someone from my team will call you." Lisa hesitated, still wondering if this was really happening. But after a deep breath, she sent her number. 15 minutes later, her phone rang. It was Tesla headquarters. "Hi, Lisa. This is Sarah from Tesla. Mr. Musk has asked us to help you. We're arranging transportation for you to visit a local Tesla service center tomorrow morning." Lisa's legs felt weak. "Wait, what? I don't understand." "We're going to see if we can get you into a vehicle that will help you keep working. No charge." Lisa covered her mouth in shock. This wasn't just a rich man throwing money at a problem. Elon Musk was actively trying to change her life. And this was just the beginning. Lisa Carter barely slept that night. Every time she closed her eyes, she kept seeing the message from Elon Musk, replaying the conversation in her mind. Was it real? Had she really spoken to Tesla? The next morning, she still wasn't sure if this was some elaborate dream. But when her phone buzzed again, it confirmed everything. "Lisa, this is Sarah from Tesla again. We've set up an appointment for you at our Austin Service Center at 11 a.m. Transportation will be arranged for you. Please be ready." Lisa froze. A billionaire, one of the richest men on the planet, had personally ensured that she would not only get help but also be treated like a priority. She quickly got dressed, told her kids she had a job meeting, and made sure they were safe with a neighbor. Then, a Tesla Model X pulled up outside her apartment. The driver smiled. "Are you Lisa Carter?" Lisa, still stunned, nodded. "Hop in. We're heading to Tesla." Lisa arrived at Tesla's Austin Service Center, feeling overwhelmed. The showroom was sleek, futuristic, and filled with state-of-the-art electric vehicles. Employees moved efficiently, working on cars that most people could only dream of owning. She barely had time to process everything before a well-dressed woman approached her with a warm smile. "Lisa, welcome. My name is Amanda, and I'm here to assist you today." Lisa hesitated. I still don't understand what's happening." Amanda motioned for her to follow. "Mr. Musk has asked us to help you. Let's sit down and talk about your situation." Lisa followed her into a private office, where Amanda placed a folder in front of her. "We've already taken care of your back rent." Lisa's breath caught. "Wait, what?" Amanda nodded. "Mr. Musk wanted to make sure you had stability first, so the past due balance on your apartment has been settled." Tears welled in Lisa's eyes. She had been drowning in bills, wondering how she would keep a roof over her kids' heads. And just like that, the weight was lifted. Amanda continued, "Now, let's talk about transportation. Your car is beyond repair, right?" Lisa nodded, still in shock. Amanda smiled. "We're giving you a brand new Tesla Model 3. Lisa gasped. "No. No way. You're kidding." Amanda shook her head. "It's fully covered. No payments. No debt. It's yours." Lisa burst into tears. This wasn't real. It couldn't be. She had gone from losing everything to owning a Tesla in less than 24 hours. Lisa was still trying to process what had happened when her phone buzzed again. Her tweet had gone viral. What had started as a desperate cry for help had now become one of the biggest trending topics in the world. Hashtag Elon Musk helps mom. Hashtag Musk changes lives. Hashtag no one left behind. Major news outlets had picked up the story. Reporters were calling Tesla's headquarters, trying to confirm if Musk had really done this. By the afternoon, CNN, Fox News, NBC, and countless other networks were running headlines about Musk's generosity. Fire, Elon Musk gifts struggling single mom a Tesla after she pleads for help. Fire, a billionaire's quiet act of kindness goes viral. Fire, Musk steps in where the system failed, America reacts. But through all of this, Musk himself stayed silent. He didn't post about it. He didn't use it for PR. He simply let Lisa's story speak for itself. And that's what made the world take notice. As expected, the reaction was split. Supporters of Musk praised him. Heavy checkmark, this is what billionaires should be doing, helping real people. Heavy checkmark, Elon Musk isn't just talking about change. He's making it happen. Heavy checkmark, this is why I admire Musk. He cares about people, not just profits. But critics also emerged. Crossmark, why does a billionaire only help one person? What about the millions struggling? Crossmark, this is a PR stunt. He just wanted good press. Crossmark, he could end homelessness if he wanted to. Helping one person doesn't make him a hero. The debate was everywhere. But for Lisa, none of that mattered. She wasn't a part of some political argument. She was a mother who could finally sleep without fear of eviction. She was a woman who had worked her entire life and had finally caught a break. To her, Elon Musk wasn't just a billionaire. He was the reason her kids would have a future. And as she drove home in her new Tesla, she whispered a quiet prayer of thanks. Lisa Carter had never imagined that a simple tweet could change her life. Just days ago, she had been on the verge of losing everything. Now, she was driving home in a brand new Tesla, her rent was paid, and for the first time in years, she felt like she could breathe. She pulled into her apartment complex, parked the sleek vehicle, and sat there for a moment, gripping the steering wheel. The emotions were overwhelming: gratitude, disbelief, and a lingering fear that this was all a dream. Her children, Daniel and Sophie, came rushing out of the apartment the moment they saw the car. "Mom, is that ours?" Daniel asked, eyes wide with excitement. Lisa stepped out, nodding as tears welled up in her eyes. "Yes, sweetheart. It's ours." Sophie hugged her tightly. "But how?" Lisa smiled softly, brushing her daughter's hair back. "Because someone decided to help." That night, as they sat at the dinner table eating a simple meal, Lisa looked at her children and realized something. They weren't just eating food. They were eating without fear. For the first time in years, she wasn't choosing between rent and groceries. She wasn't wondering if they'd have a roof over their heads next month. And that, more than anything, was the true gift Elon Musk had given her. The next morning, Lisa woke up feeling something she hadn't in years: hope. She got dressed, packed lunch for her kids, and dropped them off at school. When she returned home, she noticed an unfamiliar number calling her phone. She hesitated, then answered. "Lisa, this is Sarah from Tesla again." Lisa's stomach flipped. "Is everything okay?" Sarah chuckled. "Better than okay. Mr. Musk would like to meet you." Lisa froze. "Elon wants to meet me?" "Yes. He's in Austin for a few days and would love to speak with you in person. If you're available, we can arrange transportation to the Tesla office." Lisa's heart pounded. This was really happening. I'd love to," she said breathlessly. "Great," Sarah replied. "We'll see you at noon." Lisa arrived at Tesla's headquarters, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. She was led through the sleek, modern building before stepping into a large office with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city. And there, standing near the window, was Elon Musk. He turned as she entered, offering a small smile. "Lisa, it's good to meet you." Lisa swallowed hard. It's good to meet you too, Mr. Musk." "Call me Elon," he said casually, motioning for her to sit. She took a deep breath and sat across from him, still struggling to believe this was real. "I don't usually do things like this," Musk admitted, leaning back in his chair. "I get requests for help all the time. But something about your message, it stood out to me." Lisa nodded, still unable to find the right words. "I didn't help you because I wanted attention," Musk continued. "I helped you because I could. Because I know what it's like to struggle." Lisa's eyes widened. "You do?" Musk chuckled. "People assume I've always been rich. But I grew up in South Africa, in a tough environment. When I came to the U.S., I had almost nothing. I lived in a tiny apartment, ate hot dogs and oranges for most meals, and showered at the YMCA. I worked every single day because I had to." Lisa listened intently, hanging on to every word. "I know what it feels like to wonder if you'll make it," Musk said, meeting her eyes. "And I know how much it matters when someone gives you a break." Tears stung Lisa's eyes. "That's exactly how I felt. Like I was out of options." Musk nodded. "You just needed a chance." There was a brief silence before Musk spoke again. "I want to offer you a job." Lisa's heart stopped. A job?" "Yes," Musk said. "I read about your background. You have experience in tech repair. I don't believe in just giving people handouts. I believe in giving them opportunities. If you're willing to work for it, I'd like to offer you a position at one of our Tesla service centers." Lisa's mind raced. She had worked in tech repair for years, but always for low-paying jobs with no stability. A position at Tesla. That was beyond anything she had dreamed of. She swallowed hard. "I don't know what to say." Musk smiled. "Say yes." A tear rolled down Lisa's cheek. "Yes," she whispered. "Absolutely yes." Lisa walked out of that office a different person. In the span of just a few days, her entire life had changed. She wasn't just a single mom struggling to survive anymore. She was a Tesla employee. She had a stable income, benefits, and a real future for her children. She picked up Daniel and Sophie from school that afternoon, and when she told them the news, they cheered and hugged her. "Does that mean we'll be okay now?" Sophie asked. Lisa smiled through her tears. "Yeah, baby. We're going to be okay." Lisa never sought out the spotlight, but her story took on a life of its own. People across the world read about how a single mother, on the verge of losing everything, had been given a second chance, not through charity, but through opportunity. More importantly, it sparked a movement. Business owners started reaching out to struggling workers, offering them opportunities instead of rejection. Companies began rethinking their hiring policies, looking for ways to support single parents and people in need. Lisa's story proved one thing. Sometimes, all a person needs is for someone to believe in them. And Elon Musk had done just that. Months later, as Lisa settled into her new job at Tesla, she decided to send one last message to Elon Musk. She typed it carefully, thinking of the best way to express what she felt. "I don't know if you'll see this, but I just wanted to say thank you again. Not just for helping me, but for believing in me. I'll never forget it." A few minutes later, her phone buzzed. A message from Elon Musk. "I didn't do anything special. I just did what anyone should do." Lisa smiled, because now she truly understood what that meant. It wasn't about money. It was about lifting people up when they needed it most. And in that moment, Lisa knew that one day she would do the same for someone else.